I think the cattle, when they graze, they harvest the grass, turn it to protein. We harvest the trees and turn them to a usable building product. I'm John Blazzard, and this is my wife Jackie. We're a part of the 5th generation of Blazzard Lumber Company. We've lived in Camas here all our lives, and my great-great-grandfather was one of the original pioneers that settled this valley. I've got children and nephews that are involved with the operation, and they will be the 6th generation. In our lumber company, we harvest the timber as well as mill it, manufacture it, dry it, and finish it and deliver it to probably mostly wholesalers throughout the United States. Most of our lumber goes east right now. Some of it goes down into the Phoenix area. But along about July time, when the forest dries up enough, the woods are dry enough we can operate, we start harvesting timber, which we've purchased from the Forest Service. We log until we are snowed out in the fall, which sometimes isn't very late, so we have a very short operating season. We saw the logs and stack the lumber around so that it can dry, and then we run it through our planing mill to finish it to whatever type of board we're trying to make, whether it's tongue and groove or paneling or just trim board stuff. We do saw mine timbers, but probably 90% of our lumber is finished milled and planed smooth before we send it out. Probably 25 years ago, we decided to diversify, and so we had the opportunity to buy a cattle ranch from one of our neighbors. I've been running a cow-calf operation ever since. We've been expanding that quite a bit. We put up 300 or 400 acres worth of hay every year just to kind of supplement our cattle through the winter. It's an interesting lifestyle, and there's plenty for our kids to do. Our children and our grandchildren don't have very much time to just loaf around. They stay busy all the time.
It's so important that our kids and grandkids learn what a work ethic really is, because there are so many people out in the world that have no idea what it's like to stay busy. Work can be fun if you make it that way.
Some of the biggest challenges we have are the environmental rules and regulations when we're on the forest. We feel like this is our forest, and we try to make it look nice, and we try to do what's best for it and keep it healthy. We have a little bit of trouble finding a good qualified labor force. This community is important to us. It's changing. There's a lot of people coming in wanting to have a piece of heaven. We try to be involved in community affairs and hope that the dollars that we create by manufacturing lumber out of logs stays in our community and circulates as many times as it possibly can.